Hello and welcome to our executive scientific report on Prodrugs. Prodrugs, pharmacologically inactive compounds that get converted in the body to release the active drug, are a mainstay of modern therapeutics. Today, we'll examine recent FDA approvals, assess the strength of the current and future product pipeline, and estimate the overall market size and opportunities for this important class of drugs. Before starting, I would like to highlight our unique approach in providing both high-level strategic insights and granular tactical information. We leverage our deep industry knowledge and proprietary databases to deliver clear, concise, and actionable intelligence. Our reports are invaluable for both established companies and new market entrants seeking to harness emerging trends and capture market opportunities. Currently, there are 4 best-selling prodrugs on the market. In 2019, the US FDA-approved Trikafta 𝗙𝗥𝗢𝗘𝗗, 𝗦𝗥𝗢𝗡𝗘 for the treatment of cystic fibrosis. It is a combination of 𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗢𝗘𝗏 correctors, 𝗙𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗏 and TerXT, and one potentiator, 𝗦𝗥𝗢𝗢𝗏. The triple combination therapy is designed to improve the function of the 𝗙𝗢𝗏𝗏 protein. Since its launch, Trikafta has achieved blockbuster status and generated over $30 billion in revenue. Another successful prodrug is Ingrezza, which was approved in 2017 for the treatment of tardive dyskinesia. It is a prodrug that gets converted to benzene, which then selectively inhibits vesicular monoamine transporter 2, reducing the release of dopamine from nerve terminals. Ingrezza has also achieved blockbuster status with peak annual sales exceeding $2 billion. More recently, in 2021, 𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗢𝗏𝗡𝗙 was approved. It is a fixed combination of an extended-release prodrug of methylphenidate, 𝗙𝗥𝗢𝗏𝗡𝗙, and immediate-release dexmethylphenidate. This combination provides sustained therapeutic exposure and symptom control in patients with ADHD. The oldest prodrug in our list is 𝗙𝗖𝗄𝗡𝗔, which was approved in 1998 for the treatment of colorectal cancer and later in 2000 for breast cancer. It is a prodrug of 5-fluorouracil, a pyrimidine analog that interferes with DNA synthesis and is converted to the active form by multiple enzymes, mainly in tumor tissues. In this section, we present actual sales performance for these 4 drugs from 2020 to through 2024. Trikafta has shown strong growth, increasing from $7.69 billion in 2022 to $8.5 billion in 2023, and is expected to reach $9.3 billion in 2024. Ingrezza has also performed well, growing from $1.5 billion in 2020 to $1.84 billion in 2023, and is projected to reach $2.1 billion in 2024. Asterisk, as a newer entrant, has shown modest growth since its launch and is expected to reach $0.7 billion in sales in 2024. 𝗙𝗢𝗏𝗡𝗙 has been on the market for over 2 decades, and after a slow start due to the introduction of newer chemotherapeutic agents, has shown some resurgence and is expected to generate around $0.4 billion in sales in 2024. In this section, we present our forecast for these drugs from 2025 through 2027. Trikafta is expected to continue its growth trajectory and reach $10.2 billion in 2025, $11 billion in 2026, and $11.8 billion in 2027. Ingrezza is also projected to grow and reach $2.3 billion in 2025, to $0.5 billion in 2026. In addition to these 4 marketed prodrugs, several key investigational new drugs, or INDs, are currently in development. One notable example is XP-21279, a sustained-release prodrug of levodopa being developed by a biopharmaceutical company for the treatment of Parkinson's disease. Currently in phase 2 clinical trials, XP-21279 aims to provide more stable dopamine levels and reduce motor fluctuations in Parkinson's patients. Another promising prodrug in preclinical development is TerXT, a combination of xanomeline and trospium prodrugs being investigated by a biotechnology company for schizophrenia. This therapy is designed to enhance central nervous system penetration while reducing peripheral side effects. Additionally, belzutifan, although not a classical prodrug, modulates hypoxia-inducible factors and is being explored by a biopharmaceutical company for von Hippel-Lindau disease and associated cancers. It is currently in phase 2 clinical trials. Estimating the economic return from these INDs involves considering the development cost, which includes clinical trials, regulatory filings, and manufacturing, as well as the potential market size and projected peak sales. For instance, XP-21279 has an estimated development cost of $800 million, with a projected peak annual revenue of $1.2 billion, resulting in a net present value, or NPV, of $1.5 billion. Similarly, TerXT has an estimated development cost of $700 million, with a projected peak annual revenue of $900 million, yielding an NPV of $1.1 billion. Belzutifan has an estimated development cost of $900 million, with a projected peak annual revenue of $1.5 billion, resulting in an NPV of $1.8 billion. However, it's important to note that the economic outlook for these INDs is subject to various sensitivity factors. For XP-21279, the probability of success is 65%, with key sensitivity factors including clinical trial outcomes, competition from existing therapies, and regulatory approval timelines. For TerXT, the probability of success is 50%, and key sensitivity factors include efficacy in clinical trials, safety profile, and market acceptance. For belzutifan, the probability of success is 70%, and key sensitivity factors include expansion into additional indications, reimbursement landscape, and long-term safety data. In conclusion, prodrugs remain a vital tool in modern therapeutics, offering improved drug properties, increased patient convenience, and better treatment outcomes. The continued development and commercial success of prodrugs like Trikafta and Ingrezza demonstrate their value and promise for future innovations in various therapeutic areas. By investing in prodrug research and development, pharmaceutical companies can drive significant clinical and economic benefits, ultimately improving the lives of patients worldwide. Thank you for watching this executive scientific report on prodrugs. We hope you found it informative and insightful. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. We would love to hear from you. Thank you again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.